And you are now rocking with the best. Educated melanin, she beautiful and blessed. Really one of them, but she ain't nothing like the rest. I'm talking queen vibes, wifey energy, ain't nothing less. Why you so good to me, baby, that's the question. You look so good to me, you never got a question. They loving how we do it, how we pull up, we be flexing. They ain't gotta like it, but oh yes, they don't respect it. She know she got it, if I got it, we ain't stressing. I know you here forever, sorry to the next chick. This one for the fine women, show me how you steppin'.
Financially, but it's been a while since I've been on my feet, and I got behind because my mom got mad, took the car. She took your car. Is it yours? If it's yours, you gotta live up to your mother and tell her like, yo, this is my car. But if she gave it to you, try to get it back. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's me and Dioff. So I am going live again on TikTok. Do you guys like my braids? I got them done 2 days ago, and I'm just loving braids me, you know, it's super refreshing. And I haven't got braids since probably like high school. So I'm going live, and the bad thing is my iPhone 10, it doesn't have screen record, and all this time I thought it did. But if y'all patient with me, I will be getting another 14 Pro Max, and I will be able to go live on there and screen record the whole thing, and nobody would bother me because the line would not be on, so nobody could call me to interrupt the screen record, so y'all gonna have the full live. But for now, let's just hope that they have something interesting to talk about. I'm gonna try to make sure that it's not the same topics or questions from the last video that I posted, because who wants to keep seeing and answering the same questions all the time? So I'm about to start the live, and let's see what's up with it. By the way, the last live that I did, I got reported, and I feel like it was the people in the comments reporting me, and that sucks because I really wasn't saying anything. And then they said that I had a firearm, and I didn't even have a firearm. So TikTok, they just need to do better with actually finding out if I did something bad, you know, and I didn't. So yeah, let's get into this live. It does take a few minutes for the live to get active. It takes about 30 minutes for people to get the notification that I'm live. Yeah, but let's see if people watch Love Island, because I would love to talk about that. I used to love Instagram too. Like, I loved Instagram so much. They wasn't letting me shine, you know. And they only really promote your stuff for the people that's in your area. They don't really show your pictures to other people. Like, it's not a chance that you want to explore page. So I'm not about to be posting for people in my I see somebody that I know from Instagram, I speak up because I'm not a weirdo. If you ever caught me commenting on your stuff and you actually like my comment and commented back, I'm gonna talk to you outside of Instagram. I do have a Twitter. It's Dioff8. And I love Twitter so much. Like, I just can't wait until my tweets spin a block. I feel like that's what I post for. Like, I post for my future self. But about frequencies, have you guys, I actually made a TikTok about this before. I was like, if you really pay attention to your life and you realize what music you was listening to at a point in time in your life, you would realize that your life kind of on the same frequency as the songs or whatever artist you was listening to at the time. And so much people was in the comments like, oh my god, that's mad work. Who wants to go back in time and actually think about what songs they was listening to? And that's the thing, a lot of people don't want to give themselves time. Y'all give everybody else time, y'all give everything else time, but y'all don't want to analyze y'all life and just try to figure out what's going on. Instagram is deactivated. I don't think I'm coming back. I might come back when I'm in a movie. You know, I get my acting career on track. Maybe. I don't really care for Instagram right now. I will never forget the day that I deactivated. It was February 22nd, 2022. That was when I deactivated. And it's like, it plays a big role in my life because I never deactivated. And I've been on the gram since 2012. Hey, Mark. A person said something about frequencies. Y'all want to talk about frequencies? That's the thing about live on here. Y'all just take so long to actually come up with a topic for me. But then again, maybe I'm supposed to come up on here with a topic. I got these lashes from Amazon and they are super light. I feel like I have no lashes on. And I'm happy that y'all can actually see it on me. From the year 2020, that was when I first started watching what I listened to. And then 2021, I fell back. I went right back to listening to what I used to listen to, you know, low frequency music. And then I peeped that it's actually true, like your life deadass will go downhill if you don't watch what you listen to. And now, like, certain music just don't affect me. Like, I can listen to any type of frequency and it won't affect me. Maybe I'm just saying that because obviously it's gonna affect you, but for me, on some real shit, I feel like it don't. I'm feeling them. It took a long time for me to put some braids in, and I don't know why. Maybe because I didn't want to spend that 200 beans on some braids. I use Tarte concealer, and actually this beat, I didn't use no foundation. Like, I put concealer and then I put contour, and then I set my face and then set the contour, and that was it. I thought this live would be interesting because the last one was, but then I got reported. None of my friends pulled away because I was already surrounded by people that's supposed to be around me. So, and if they did pull away, I'm not aware of it. I feel like some people, they have people in their group, in their friend groups, and then they have people that they associate themselves with, and they know that it's not really their friend, but I guess they want to be naive to the situation. I'm not like that. Like, I keep it a whole buck. Everybody know that. I can inform the people in the comments because I'm not speaking on anything. I'm not trying to get reported. I'm not the type to have people around me that I don't really like, or I know that they don't like me, because I feel like that's mad dumb and that's mad fake. Why have fake people around you? I can't believe y'all think that's a big decision. That is so sad. No, it's okay. It's okay. Like, it's alive, you know? I feel like it's not really that big of a decision. I feel like people are just, I feel like it's a big decision on their end. It ain't a big decision for me. I had to learn sometimes people dislike you for things you can't control, like how people look. Yeah, that's a fact. But at the end of the day, I feel like if you're constantly worried about what the next person is doing, nobody should be worried about what the next person is doing constantly as the way that they do. I don't know when I'm going back to Senegal. I just went last year. I want to go back to Turks. I want to raise my kids in Turks. Exactly. I be wanting friends, but then I be like, nah, people be weird. People are weird. I am not wearing Juvia's Place. Wearing LYS, Black owned business. Y'all can see my blush. I feel like I OD'd this beat, but it's cute. I don't even do highlight no more. I used to do highlight all the time, but I don't like highlight no more. Yeah, I feel like nobody should have to force a friendship. And it's so crazy and kind of sad because not everybody is in tune with themselves. Not a lot of people can understand which voice is that higher power actually telling them which route to go. And that sucks, you know. But if you are in tune with yourself, you will know if somebody is being fake. And you will know if somebody is supposed to be in your life or not, you know. Like, you would know if you're supposed to give them the time of day. You want to know what's crazy? When I first started doing my makeup, I never used to wear blush. And I didn't wear it because I just felt like it was intense. It was too much when I would see it with other people. And I just felt like if you had highlight on, you don't need blush. But ever since I started wearing blush, I love blush. Like, it's just so beautiful. Like, I love blush so much. Everybody's always stressing about college, and I really don't have the right advice for college, because one thing about me, I'm gonna tell somebody, if you're stressing about anything, you're not supposed to be there. Feel me? I just feel like you're not supposed to be there. And a lot of people kind of feel the way when you're telling people to not go to school. I don't know why. But that'll always be my response. You know, seek a talent. Everybody has a talent. There's professional cup holders out here. You know? So what do you think you can do to make your life less stressful? Because stress is worse than any type of sickness. That's like the #1 sickness. So you can be getting your body right and eating clean. But if you're stressing, it just equals the same level as a sickness. And you don't want that. Once I find myself stressed about anything, I really get up out of there. Like, I don't promote violence, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, you have to put yourself first. Like, Like sometimes when it's a mother, father, auntie, uncle, any type of situation like that, and you try to promote and tell them, oh, you have to put yourself first, people be like, they can't put themselves first if it's their parents. That don't make no sense to me. I don't understand that type of language. I feel like even if it's your parents, you come first, you know? I'm wishing everybody well, you know, because stress is just not good. You could literally manifest a sickness, and nobody wants that. Personally, I know what I gotta do to get my life on track, but it's just hard to put it in action. What's making it so hard? I want to know what you think is making it so hard, because what you think can make something hard, whole time the next person on the outside looking in, it's not really a hard job to do. Sometimes it's just fear that's stopping you. That goes for family, friends. It's a lot of Indian giving, you know. They would give you something, and then if things don't go the way that they wanted to, they would just take it back. And I don't like that. Like growing up, it goes down to just candy. If my sister gives me candy and then I do something to her, then I come back the next day and the candy is gone. Like, I don't want shit from you ever again. And that's, like, you gotta be one and done with people. Even if it's your parents. Like, you have to put yourself first. You don't like that feeling when they give you something and then they take it back. Nobody likes that feeling. That's like a user. It's like if you don't do what I say, then I'm taking whatever I gave you back. I don't like shit like that. I don't allow it, you know? And I feel like nobody should allow it, even if it's your parents. Because if you allow that, you're basically, I'm not gonna lie, yes, it's just your parents, but if you allow your parents to move like that on you, you will slip up and let your friends, anybody else move like that towards you. And you don't want that, you know? Boundaries is very important, even if it's your parents. I have like so much boundaries that sometimes my sisters be like, I'm mad mean. And sometimes I feel bad, but sometimes I look at it as a manipulation tactic. Because me having boundaries and you telling me that I'm mad mean because I have boundaries, yeah, I don't care. Like, I'ma still say what I said and do how I please, and my time is my time. And I love people like that. Like, if you don't take shit from nobody and you have boundaries and people accept your boundaries, you know how much respect you got? Honestly, it's kind of hard to give advice to another fellow African that has African parents, because I feel like my African parents, they would say specific stuff to me and be like, oh yeah, you can't do this and you can't do that. But there's like a part of them that knows that I'm gonna do it anyway. So they just stop saying stuff like that. So if you don't ever show your parents that you're in charge, they're never really gonna stop doing what they're doing. And I know it's kind of like scary to move like that to your parents and be like, and really stand up for them and stand up for yourself and be like, no, I'm taking the car that you gave me and I'm gonna go somewhere. I have stuff to do, you know? Sometimes that's a part of risk though. Like, that's a part of taking a risk. You have to do something that you've never done before just to let them know like you like that. I feel like that's what you gotta do. But don't do it rudely. And it's kind of crazy because if you do what you want to do, it does give that you're rude. But oh well. If you don't start now, you're gonna be 26, living in their household and not able to go anywhere. And nobody wants that. My dad don't play. He'll kick you out and never speak to you again. That's the thing. It's all up to you if you care or not. I get it. I'm the youngest. And I did a lot of stuff that my sisters didn't do. Like, I was the first to get my car. And I actually went all the way to PA by myself and all that, 19 years old. And even when I got the car, I brought it home. My dad was like, take it back. I'm like, no, this is my car. Like, I didn't think that he was serious when he said take it back. Like, if he really sit there and be like, take it back, I think he's waiting for me to be like, okay, I'll take it back. No. And sometimes in that position, you have to be that bigger person and do what's best for you, you know? And if you don't ever do it, it just won't work. And they're going to always be on top and just 10 steps ahead of you. You have to start. Because, all right, so that being in 2019, Now that it's 2023, I'm literally having my way in their house for me. Like, I'm having my way all the time. You have to stand up to your parents. If you don't do at least one thing, like if you want to go outside with your friends and they're like, no, you have to. Like, you have to do it. If you don't do it, it's clipped. They're always going to be up here above you, like the big scary wolf. To learn not to cry when he raises his voice. Oh my God. How are you, user 396160? I really do be feeling bad for certain people because it does hurt to kind of like be mean to your parents and not listen to them. But you got to do what you got to do. So apparently this is my podcast. It's just that it's kind of tough to get some good topics. And I am recording for YouTube right now. And I kind of feel like because of my platform and my history on Instagram, I'm always getting the same questions all the time. And when it comes to a podcast, not everybody wants to hear the same topic all the time. This topic right now, I would say it's about standing up to your African parents. And I spoke about this multiple times, but it's okay. Like, I'm always down to repeat myself. When I don't do something she wants, she gets in her ways and we don't talk for a while. Does that affect you? You need to let it not affect you when y'all don't talk for a long time. Because that's how she know that she got you. Like, she can literally love the shit out you in the moment, but be like, yeah, if I don't talk to her, she's not going to be okay in life. And that's what I want. You know, like, sometimes you got to think like that. You got to know their motives. It's so sad. I literally work at an airport and get free flights but can't go anywhere. Bro, take that flight. Or lie. Like, I don't want to promote to lie, but it's that serious. With African parents, it's that serious to lie. Like, you have to lie. Parents are manipulators. They're master manipulators. African parents, I guess. You got to take the freedom yourself or you will never have it. Facts. If you ask them, they will just say no. Facts. Like, it's a lot of stuff that I didn't ask for. Sometimes I would ask just to be nice. Or even I wouldn't even ask, I would say it. I would be like, okay, I'm telling them to be nice. And this is all like probably like 2019. You know, because it's like they know me now and they know that I don't take shit from nobody. You have to teach your parents you. Because they don't know you. They only know that little girl that they raised. They don't know you, you know? And it's up to you to teach them that. If you don't teach them that, they're going to always picture this little girl that they raised in their heads. It's so crazy. Like, my parents literally respect my boundaries. And I would have never thought I would get to this stage. Well, I thought about it, but I was like, I ain't getting to that stage. But they literally respect me so much, and I love that for me. And it's all because I started a long time ago. But look, once you peep their actions and you can already tell, it's like they're treating you like a dog. Like no, you know? And you don't want that feeling. Like, you're a human being. So it takes a lot to really put yourself first and kind of be a little disrespectful to your parents. But you have to do what you have to do. And don't get me wrong, they will tell you, if you're rude to me, you won't make it far in life. All right, first of all, let me just say, if your parents if their words still affect you, do not start moving like this. Because if their words still affect you, they can say anything and it will literally happen. All because you still feel away with how strong they're saying stuff about you. I think it might be a fear of abandonment since they're our only family here. Oh man, I get that, but then again I don't, because my mom and my dad, we're the first people here. Like, you know, like my dad came to Brooklyn, had us. So basically, if you want to keep it a buck and technical, my only family is me and my two sisters. Like, we don't have real cousins out here. Everybody else that we call cousins is like my dad and my mom's longtime African friends that's also out here. We don't have no real blood family out here. So I guess I was just fearless. Like, I was just on some time of like, if y'all don't want to fucking respect me, I don't know. Like, they never told me. They did say that they will kick me out, but they never did. You know, sometimes don't believe them. At a very young age, they used to be like, I'm gonna send you back to Africa. I'm gonna send you back home. Like, they never did. Do you have any relationship advice towards communication? My relationship advice is to just say it. Say it. You will never be in that moment again to not say it. And if you don't say it, it'll pass, and then you will be mad that you didn't say it. So just say it. It's like my parents know that. It's like my parents know that they have like a Brooklyn daughter. It's like they just know. Sometimes they can see you. They can see your soul. They can see what you take and what you don't. And sometimes they just let you be. And I praise God every day that I have the parents that I have, for real. But a Brooklyn daughter, Susan, that ass, like on some real, like, it's so crazy. Like, I don't want to say one of them, but like, I don't know, like, they really respect me, and I love that. I match your parents' energy, because they really think that you won't. That's the thing. They think that you are still this baby, whatever age, 8, 9, 10, 11, they think you are still that little kid. And it's up to you to show them that you are grown. And I get it though, fear, I get it. I just want everybody to speak up towards their parents, because it's not just parents. These are human beings. These are regular people. Well, if you grew up, I'm sure most Africans did not grow up off of love. So if there's no love there, why the hell are y'all so scared? We definitely grew up off survival. Like, we're still surviving. I'm not, you know, I'm done surviving. I'm off that boat. But like, I get it. I've been to Turks, and like, Turks done altered my reality. It altered my mental. Ever since I've been to Turks, I don't see anything topping it, to be honest. Like, it resonated with my soul. And I feel like a lot of people should have these types of feelings when they go places, but a lot of us don't go nowhere. Oh, you went on a school trip to... So guys, I'm gonna end this video.